one of the things that we often do with relationships is that we hold them to a fantasy. You know, in the books and movies and the things that we're raised with, even if you're 70 years old, you're still, a lot of what you're functioning from and creating your life from, if you haven't chosen to change it consciously by using the tools, it's like you're often creating your life based on fantasy. And we're taught, you know, they lived happily ever after. And that doesn't actually work, because happily ever after is a completion and a conclusion, and it's like there's not actually an active creation of your life in happily ever after. And so if you create based on, you know, beyond the fantasy, beyond the utopian ideal, and actually look at, you know, who is this person? You know, what do they actually have to contribute to my life? What do I have to contribute to their life? Rather than holding somebody on a pedestal and trying to make them what you've decided they are or thought they were. And then people, you know, say that, you know, a lot of people say that after they get married, everything changes and everything goes downhill. And it's because it's like people can't keep up with the fantasy or the illusion or the idea of what they have decided should be. And it's like if you actually create from where you are and create from who you're with and create from what you have, you can create something that's better than fantasy. And that's not something we're asking for. You know, the founder of Access Consciousness, Gary Douglas, said to me once that what's beyond my imagination and what's beyond my wildest dreams is what I'm actually looking for. Because your wildest dreams and your fantasies are still part of your mind and this reality and what you've been taught. And what's beyond fantasy goes beyond your mind. And that's where everything that you desire, that's where it lives, is beyond your mind. Because your mind is, it's a troublemaker. It makes you judge yourself. Most people lay up at night judging themselves and thinking about what's wrong with them, rather than asking for what's beyond all of that. And you have to ask to go beyond your mind and start living from space rather than from your mind.